Oh man, what a crazy lineup. Bentley, Maserati. There's a McLaren here. Wow, that is crazy. There's the Murcielago, McLaren, and then the i8. There's two i8s here. Wow, that is crazy. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a really special video that I'm really excited for because we're going to be looking at a really rare Lamborghini Murcielago, and I'm going to be taking my rebuilt Audi S5 that I rebuilt on my channel. I have the next part of that rebuild coming up right after this video, so stay tuned. Would you like a water bottle? It's cold. It's cold. Yeah. Have a good day. Now, what makes the Lamborghini Murcielago so special is that it is the equivalent to the modern day Aventador for its time. Also, this one comes in a manual transmission, which is really rare. That was like a fun job right there. We got 9.2 miles left, so we're just crossing over this bridge and we'll be there shortly. Destination is on the left. Nice, finally got the key. So this is what a Lamborghini key looked like in 2004. I got my vest so I can walk around there, and the loaders, you know, they know I'm there and all that. Now we're leaving the office and we're going down to where the cars are located. We are. We finally made it. Nothing much here, just a crashed Bentley. What do we got here? Maserati, Mustang. There they are. They're the real nice ones all the way back here. There's that Lamborghini, and we got the key right here. Two BMW i8s with pretty light damage. Another crashed Bentley. Don't see any major damage around it. Nothing major. Huh. We just see a little bit of misalignment with the front bumper cover, the headlights, and the fender. There's a really rare manual gated transmission. There we go. You see the brake cooling right there, disconnected. So we can see some undercarriage damage. We'll check this out on autoauctions.io in a little bit. Let's hop inside and try to start this thing up. Wow, that is hard to get into. The e-brake doesn't seem to be working. Definitely gonna have to ask for the assistance of a worker starting this thing up. Oh, this thing must have power. This one's battery's probably dead. Yeah, I don't really want to start this one up. I wouldn't really care much for the McLaren. Definitely want to get this thing started though. So in a little bit we're gonna go ask for a worker to help us out. We actually have the key right now. It is listed as a run and drive, so we're gonna go ahead and start this thing up. Here is that car. It's being sold by a third party. And we see the seller has declined 5 offers already of $69,000 to $85,000. 3 months ago, this thing right here, that is listed right now, sold for $54,250. So when we open that up, this is what we see it looked like, which lines up with the damage that we see now. They just threw the bumper on it. We can see the back here, as listed on the website. The first time it sold, the back is mint. Back has no damage anywhere. Back of it has no damage. Only has this weird little alignment up in the front, which we see on the previous sale pictures that it was hit there and those parts were replaced. Now this is being sold by, the first time it was sold by an insurance company. Someone bought it and has now relisted this lot. This lot is now being sold by a third party as indicated by autoauctions.io, which is why I always like to use it before I buy a car. Murcielago is actually a pretty good case of a third party seller. It doesn't have major like structural frame damage being hidden by the new pictures, but nonetheless, this website, autoauctions.io, is extremely useful. You can search any lot number and find the true history if it's been sold before. It's a really useful tool that I use on all my purchases from auto auctions. So I definitely recommend you guys check them out. I will leave a link to autoauctions.io in the description. If you want to play around with it, go check out some cars, look at the histories, and let me know what you guys think. This is a very nice website. I use it all the time. It's nice to know the histories of these cars before you go in and start bidding on them. That's why I always check this website, autoauctions.io. So let's get right back to the Lamborghini. Here we see it as it's listed with $69,000 current bid. It is being sold by a third party, and it has a certificate of destruction title from Florida. So as far as I understand, that is like a parts only type. Murcielago is, it's definitely worth buying. But the question is, everything is worth buying for the right number. What do you guys think is worth for this car? It's got the really rare manual gated transmission. Very rare, and the only YouTuber I know that has one is Daily Driven Exotics. I'm gonna go ahead and try to open the trunk. Oh, looks like this car came from Prestige Imports from Lamborghini Miami. That explains the Florida title that it has, certificate of destruction. Let's open this up and see how things align over here. Yeah, we see some major damage here. Not too bad, but damage nonetheless that is not visible in the pictures because of the bumper cover that has been put on. So this would not have been even known about had I not looked it up on autoauctions.io. It's replacing or repair. And that is something that someone might not budget for and end up spending thousands, and in this case even tens of thousands of dollars more. So that's why it's extremely important to check. If you have the opportunity, it is definitely worth using autoauctions.io to look through the entire history of the car. So all in all, after looking at this thing, seeing that it is mechanically perfect, it just needs some body work in the front. Some major structural damage is located here in the front, as we can see under the hood. We see all this over here. Considering what we've seen from these, considering the current bid, considering its past sale history, I still think this is a decent deal considering the manual transmission. This would be an absolutely amazing rebuild for Goonzquad. They're gonna own a piece of history with that manual gated transmission, and if they don't get it now, it's only gonna get more expensive to get later. And I know they're gonna want one in the future regardless. So if you guys are interested, I have a link in the description where you can sign up for autoauctions.io with a free account. It is going to be a little bit more limited for you to check it out, see if it's something that you'll be interested in. It is no obligation. You can sign up totally free. The link is in the top of the description. Has been sold here before. Oh, we see some more damage here on the door. We see some misalignments on the seams. See, that one's close and this one's further apart. So it's definitely worth looking up on autoauctions.io to make sure that this thing is not a bad buy. I'm going to take this lot number of this BMW i8 314 65589, click search, and here it is. It is being sold by a third party. sold for $59,000. Just as I suspected, this is not enough damage to total out this car. It has been sold 2 months ago for $48,500. Wow, you can't even recognize it. It's missing a bunch of parts on the front. It's the same car, but the front end is missing the hood completely. So that could be hiding more underlying damage. And whoever bought this thing probably just threw on the hood here. Absolutely beautiful car. But even for $59,000, I don't see this being a bad deal. This thing's only got 7,000 miles. I know these things retail for way more than that. They retail for over 100 grand. Let's hop inside, see if the key's in here. Wow, this one is hard to get into. Definitely interesting to get into this one. Let's see if it has the key in it. Remote control, no remote control. Engine will not start. Oh, some classic Mercedes here. I don't know much about these. Beautiful LC500. This actually looks like a really good buy. Not bad. We see the whole rear end. It's perfectly intact all around. Not a bad car. Let's look this one up. It is being sold by a third party as well. Current bid $28,000. Sold 3 months ago for $26,000, which still isn't bad. So definitely still a good car. It is gonna need frame work. We can see that this one frame rail is definitely lower than the other. I mean, for the right price, this thing is nice, but is it worth 28 grand right now? I would say no, because it does need some major work in the front. Beautiful car. I mean, it's still worth it, you know? Yeah. But it's important. It costs like $2 to $5 for the report, right? And look at this. Uncovers all that damage there. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. And then come to look at it, you got to spend 20 grand on the front end.
Nice job on the
yeah, the headlight doesn't align. Yeah. Yep.
You see, they got three Teslas, 3 white Teslas. I think they're all 2015.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3.
It's definitely good when you're the first buyer, not the second buyer. You know, on here.
I'll tell you, I see it.
In their defense, I mean, they do allow you to come and look at the car. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm out here looking.
I can see this thing is the headlight alignment.
Yeah. You in the market for one of these right now?
No, I got a guy.
Yeah?
No.
You haven't seen
I just started. My son had me do, the guy that does all the Teslas. He had me watching him last night.
Oh, Rich Rebuilds?
Yeah, I guess so. He's up in Massachusetts.
Yeah. There's a nice Ferrari Lusso here. I assume the keys are not inside of it. Wow. That looks like a mess. I wanted to start this thing up, but after I seen this, no way. The radiator's busted like that. Wow, what a nice motor though. Thing's huge. So this is a Ferrari FF. Wow, this is a nice Porsche. This might be one of the better deals here. So right now we're actually going to get a worker to help us start Murcielago, just so I make sure that the car has been started before, runs good. Like thousands of cars here, but that's like the VIP section where they keep the most expensive ones. So we're gonna go down real quick, get a booster, get a worker, and let's see if we can get that Murcielago started, because I know that thing's gonna sound crazy loud. Even this little tiny boat. Tons of motorcycles here. Really nice. So you can pretty much find anything you need here that's an automobile.
What's that website you mentioned?
Autoauctions.io. .io is just an extension like .com. Unfortunately, I cannot get this thing started. The reason being that the battery on it is dead, because we can see here it turns through, but does not have any power. Nothing lights up because the battery is completely disconnected or dead. We're gonna try opening the trunk somehow. Might be this here. There we go. We got the trunk open. Whoa. There it is. V12 6.2 liter on a manual gated transmission. This is the stuff that you don't see anymore. Trying to see how this thing could be started. Man, I need to hear this thing. I need to hear this thing start. Backup camera on. Unfortunately, when I was trying to start the car, all the workers had already left and I could not get a jump pack to start the car. However, I could come back with my own jump pack and start up the car. So if this video gets 4,000 likes, I will come back and I will start the car up and make a video on it. So make sure, if you want to see that, leave a like and subscribe with post notifications so you don't miss that video when it comes up.